Ever pondered over how dust from the Sahara Desert finds its way to the European capitals? Fascinating, isn't it? Today, we unravel the mystery behind this natural phenomenon, which paints the European skies with a reddish-orange hue at times, making it appear as if we've momentarily relocated to Mars. Let's dive into the heart of the Sahara Desert. This vast stretch of land in northern Africa is home to an array of particles, each differing in size and weight. When high winds blow through the Sahara in dry conditions, they pick up these particles, causing a dust storm. But not all particles make the journey to Europe. The larger, heavier ones drop to the ground, their impact breaking up other clumps of sand into ultra-small dust particles. It's these tiny, lightweight particles that are carried over long distances. But how do they reach Europe, you ask? Well, it's all about the right weather conditions. These dust storms need to interact with a weather system that provides the strong winds necessary to push them over the Mediterranean Sea to Europe. Typically, a low-pressure weather system is the culprit, exerting strong winds in a counterclockwise direction, especially in the spring season. So, have you ever wondered what makes these dust particles stay airborne for such long distances? It's their size. Unlike heavier sand particles that fall out of the air faster, these smaller dust particles can stay in the air for extended periods. As Stuart Evans, a dust expert at the University of Buffalo in New York, puts it, "What arrives in Europe is a dust storm, not a sandstorm." But are these dust storms a reason for concern? Not necessarily. Carlos Perez Garcia Pando, a sand and dust expert at the Barcelona Supercomputing Center, reassures us that this has happened repeatedly throughout history. Dust is almost as old as the Earth. It's nothing new. The focus, he says, is not on creating fear, but on understanding the phenomenon and its implications for society and the climate. Interestingly, dust isn't always harmful. In fact, it provides nutrients like iron and phosphorus to forests and oceans. However, human activities and climate change have escalated the amount of dust on Earth since pre-industrial times. Garcia Pando explains that when we step on a piece of crusted-up dirt or a car runs over it, tons of particles break loose, becoming more susceptible to wind. Similarly, as climate change causes water sources to dry up, the resulting dryness makes it easier for wind to carry away dust particles. So the next time you witness a reddish-orange sky in Europe, you'll know it's not an alien invasion but tiny particles from the Sahara Desert on a long-distance journey. It's a reminder of our interconnected world, where a gust of wind in one part of the globe can have effects thousands of miles away.